Hi everybody. So, I just want to talk about the five senses. So we're talking about sight and hearing and taste and touch and the other holes that are in our body that we want to, shove things in because we want to have sex or we want to, be in a lustful moment. So these are our five senses. And the question is, how are we going to tame these senses? So in this moment, I can pay attention to this moment and I can say, wow, I noticed that my nose is running because I'm coming out of this sickness. I noticed that my hair is, touching, gliding against my face, okay? I noticed the texture of the sweater that I'm wearing. I noticed the scarf and the feeling of the scarf against my skin. I noticed how the bridge of my glasses is sliding. Okay, these are all touch. These are all like paying attention to this moment about how I'm feeling and sensing in this moment in response to touch. And I could be going, is my stomach growling? Am I really hungry? Can I satisfy that hunger with a green smoothie? Or do I need to go spend $25 to go to a restaurant to have this Thai taste of this dressing that I really want that takes another 45 minutes to go drive to get there? Or can I be satisfied with something that I have here in the kitchen? So these desires that we have for more, for the Thai dressing, for the new outfit, for the new pair of shoes, for the new car, for the new hair, for the new this, it's never ending, for the new kitchen gadget, for, I want to try that new restaurant that's down the corner that I haven't gone to yet. I mean, all of these things are desires, and these desires are of the senses. So if we can put our mind at rest for the moment and just breathe in the moment and just be like, okay, I'm here right now. Really, is my stomach really growling because I'm hungry, or is it because I'm anxious about something that I don't want to deal with? So really paying attention to what our senses are really telling us and not jumping off the deep end or taking a huge leap when we really don't need to. So kind of reeling ourselves in. When you think of a little puppy that's being trained, a puppy needs to be put on a leash. And when you put the leash on, you're going to tug the puppy, and the puppy's going to be like, oh, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to jump, I want to play, I want to play, I want to play. But you have to learn to teach the puppy to sit and to stay and to lay down so that they know the simple commands. And we're basically going to be doing the same thing with our mind, and to tame our mind, that we don't need to go running off for these desires, because we need to evaluate, is this really what we want? But if we really haven't taken the time to dissect it and say, is this really what we want? Then perhaps we're not really giving ourselves the full opportunity to really determine what it is that we actually want. So I'm going to give you an example, okay? So let's say that you're considering to, consider a job, and you're looking at the possibilities on LinkedIn, and you're going through and you're going, okay, I like this job, but I don't like this about it. So you earmark it that it has these positive qualities, but it has negative qualities that you don't want. So as you're looking at these job descriptions more and more, you're starting to see the type of job that you really do want. And then if you take those descriptions and you write them down or type them out, and then you start to see a pattern. I like doing these tasks. I don't like doing these tasks. I'm good at these tasks. I'm not so good at these tasks. If I had a balance of these tasks and these tasks, then that would feel like a good mix for me. But too much of this, I'm going to be unhappy. And too much of that, I'm going to be unhappy. So that once we write it down and we have it listed out, then we can see, oh, that's really what I'm good at, and that's really where I'm going to be in a high productive level if these conditions are met, if this environment is set up, if these are the types of clients I'm going to deal with, if these are the kinds of patients I'm going to deal with, etc. So if we can kind of flesh it out, then the mind knows, okay, these are the parameters now. These are the traits that I really want to focus on. And these are the job skills that I really want to highlight. And now when I look, now that I'm really using my sense of sight and I'm searching and I'm looking for that job on LinkedIn, I'm going to be looking under those, with those blinders. Like, I'm looking for these variables of these tasks, and you might want to put filters on the jobs so that you get more jobs that are filtered out to the ones that you're looking for. In contrast, if you're at home and let's say that one of your goals is you're trying to lose weight, and you have this desire all of a sudden for this, Thai dressing on the salad, and you remember it being really great, and you just have this, oh, I'm going to jump in my car and go to the Thai restaurant and go get this meal because I love the taste of this dressing. Well, you could do that. That's an option. But then if you really narrow it down and you think, well, was it the dressing? Was it the environment? Was it the whole salad? Like, what was it? Dissect it out. Like, what is it about this experience? And then you might be able to discover that for like $5, you could buy a dressing and you could be making the same salads at home on your own, and a dressing that you're investing in that particular dressing just because you like the taste of that dressing, for example. Or you could learn to find a recipe to make that dressing on your own and save yourself even some more money. So it's about discerning, like, what exactly is it in the experience that you're going, oh my gosh, right now, this minute, I'm like in overload. I've got to jump in my car and go drive to get the salad. Like, maybe that's really not what's going on. But if we dissect the parts of it, then we can start to see the pattern, and then we can start to make some other educated choices that will stop you from, going for the impulse and the desire of, I got to do it now, right? So, and the last example I'm going to use is with an addict, okay? Whether you're an alcoholic or an addict or a pill popper, it doesn't matter. The point is, at some point, you're going to have that rush, and it might be the smell of somebody smoking a cigarette, and you have the desire to smoke a cigarette, or whatever it is, whether it's a smell or just a rush, like, I have this memory, I want to go do it. Okay. And then again, if you can get yourself in a habit of, like, right now, just stop and breathe, be here now, and just center yourself in your body and tell yourself, I'm okay right now. There's nothing major. There's no death threat on my life right now. There's nothing of dire necessity that I have to rush out and go get any kind of drug or any kind of alcohol or any kind of pill. I'm okay right now. And just then talk yourself out of it. Like, I've made a commitment to myself one day at a time that I'm not going to pick up. I'm not going to choose this drug, whatever this drug is in the moment that's tantalizing me. And then when you really truly surrender and you turn it over to God, to Jesus, to the Holy Spirit, and you say, Lord, take this burden from me. I don't want this burden. I really want to be in a place of peace with myself and within my environment. Please give me the strength and the courage to get through this desire that I don't really want. Take this desire away from me. And pray on it. And then let God do what God does. Now, if the impulse is still there, you don't get your keys and get in your car and drive and go get the drugs. That's you feeding the desire and the impulse. It's you sitting in that desire and saying, no, I don't need that drug. And maybe you're fidgeting, maybe your knees are shaking, maybe, you're twitching, maybe, you're sweating, whatever. But the point is, pick up something different, such as a journal and a pen, and start to write out your feelings of what's really going on inside of you. Or sit down, lay down, and just scan your body and just tell your body that you're okay in the moment. There's all different types of techniques that you can employ so that instead of you racing out to go get that drug, that you can actually just be still, let those feelings come up to the surface of that desire, and then let the desire go and just accept that that is not the desire that you want for right now. And then you just stay in the no, stay in the NO, like, I'm not choosing this drug in this moment. So I hope that helps you. I hope you have a nice evening, everybody. Thanks for listening.